back to another edition of the Higher Learning Podcast, our artist edition on Wednesdays. Riverside Studios, we do the artist interviews. Any artist, creator, content creator, anybody that does anything, wants to come display their talent, DM me, and set up an artist interview or a content creator interview. Today, we have a special guest today, Kalifa. I want to introduce Kalifa to you. What's going on, bro?
What's the deal, man? How you doing today?
Man, I'm living, man. Thank you for coming out, man. How was that drive, man?
Thanks for having me. The drive was long. I was in traffic for a little bit. I was running kind of late, kind of worried, but it was good. It was hot. Had the AC on.
Yeah.
Stopped and got a drink, some gas, but it was cool.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you for coming out.
I appreciate you having me.
Yes, sir. So we're going to get right into it. You know, you're an artist, photographer, songwriter. You know, you're signed up with Unique Music, you know, Shooting Stars Entertainment.
Yeah.
You got TMG Films. It seems like you got your hands in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm not signed with Unique Music, but I'm actually affiliated. I work with the media, with TMG Films.
Gotcha.
And Criticality is my cousin, and I just work with them. And you know, we affiliated with Unique Music and all the artists.
Gotcha.
And all that, like. So that's cool.
So being affiliated, I mean, it must be something being affiliated with such a prominent, you know, figure in entertainment, you know, in LA, Big U. You know, how is that?
No doubt. It's amazing because we go everywhere. You know, I'm behind the scenes, and you know, the camera actually filming and directing and editing actually has gotten me into more doors than actually the rapping. So it's crazy. So
that's where it's at.
It's the network, man. That's what it's about.
That's right. You know, seeing you at the event the other day, you know, there was a lot of networking going on. It was a pretty successful event, man. Events like that. So, are you more focused on, you know, spreading your music out, or just like you said, just networking and making those connections for other possible business ventures?
A little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I do both because I do want to get my music out there,
right.
But I do press the networking harder because I want people to know me for me and build relationships. I feel like you should build a relationship with someone first and get to know them and what they about and support them and come see what if they got a podcast, see what they about, see, and hopefully in return they support you back, you know. So absolutely. I do that and people gravitate to me like that.
Absolutely, and that's something that you said. You know, a lot of us don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of support back. You do support, supposed to be reciprocal. You're supposed to be, you know, scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's how we make it. You know, we got more of the crowd in the bucket mentality. You know, cats like you, myself, we were here to change that. So I appreciate hearing that, man.
Yes, sir.
When did you get into photography?
I've actually always held a camera since I was about like 18. Yeah. I had a few GoPros. I was always into photography. You would catch me at my cousin's studio, F&G Productions, back in the day, doing with my camera, doing my little thing and filming and stuff like that. So it was just a niche that I picked up. Yeah. And I used to just do it for like, because I got tattoo organizations called Blasted Ink Officials. Yeah. Other things called the Winning Team where we do photography and all that stuff. So it was cool doing that.
Oh, that's cool. So, you know, that was something that you picked up that would end up being good.
Yeah.
Photography, it's a lot of brand, it's a lot of networking and that. So, you know, that's something that you picked up that actually was like could have been instantly positive or instantly something that added to your, you know, your repertoire, what you do.
Yeah, the value, that's what it was about, adding to the value. And I, at the time when I did pick up the camera, I didn't even know that I was trying to be a star. To keep it real, I was trying to be the star when I picked up the camera. Like, I'm going to do it all myself. But, you know, it don't work like that in the beginning. So.
He said, I was trying to be a star. I think we all were at one point. We had unrealistic ass dreams. You know, every nigga that I was around thought he was going to the NBA growing up.
Right.
You know, and now, well, none of us is going to reach over 5'8" anytime soon, so he'll kill that notice.
Right.
So, how long you been doing your music?
I've been actually writing music since 2007. Actually writing music in the studio since 2009, recording. And I dropped my first single actually on all platforms basically 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It was like 2019. I think so.
What was the name of that single?
The single was called Envy.
Envy.
Yeah.
So that's how you come in, like straight out the gate.
Yeah, the single is called Envy on all platforms, still going up. 100,000 streams on Spotify. You already know.
My man. So being around, influencers like Big U and Unique Music and Criticality, shout out to Criticality, being around them musically, how has that kind of shaped or how has that help you grow as an artist?
It's like developing options. You feel me? Like I take what I can, and I'm a listener, so I really sit back. Like when I say I'm behind the scenes, I'm really behind the scenes. Like, he'll catch me right there next to Big U, right there next to Unc. Like listen to the whole conversation with him and Wiz. Shit, I'm trying to tap in. You feel me? But it's not even about that. It's about taking heed to what people say and putting pressure and taking an opportunity and succeeding. You feel me? So I just take what I hear and I use those tools and I utilize that and to go forward.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty much thinking the same thing. For me, it's about soaking up game. I'm never too proud and never think I know everything.
Right.
I know that I'm knowledgeable at a lot of stuff, and I'm confident in that. I will argue you down on something that I know.
Right.
Something that I don't know so much, I'm gonna be reserved and be listening. So it sounds like you're good on absorbing, learning to and applying it to what you gotta do.
Yep. Learning is an everlasting process. It don't stop until you do.
Right. I mean, an old head told me the day you stop learning is the day you die.
Right.
So, he always used to tell me I used to work in LA at Metro, transportation company. He used to always say, "Hey, youngin, I'm still learning." Every day, I'm like, stop saying that shit. But now I understand.
That's real, though.
You know what I mean? Every day you tell me, what's up, man?
Day.
Still learning. It was weird to me back then, but I understand it now, thinking a little bit deeper on
it. Yeah.
So, what's next for you as an artist? Like, you got any shows coming up to the Red Eye Fest? Are you there performing this week?
Yes, I actually got booked with the Red Eye Festival, man, Riverside, California, y'all. July 11th to be there. OT Genesis, Corrupt, Young Bud, presented by Unique Music, man. It's gonna be a whole bunch of special guests and dope artists. I will have the winning team media there. I will have some surprises, some merch I got popping. Matter of fact, I can show y'all right now.
Pull out the merch.
I just
pull out the motherfucking merch.
You know, I'm an entrepreneur, man.
Yeah,
so
hey.
I like to model good yourself.
Hey,
so, and I don't be having a lot of it at one time, but I'm gonna be having a bunch of merch, stickers, all type of stuff. So this is my first sticker right here, y'all. This is my single Fast Lane, and this music festival is a card show. So I will be performing this single live. This is a scan card. I made this myself. I printed it out and made the design myself as well, graphic designs as well, all that good stuff. So, and that is a sticker. So you can stick these anywhere, and these actually make for keychains. So I'm gonna be having those real soon. Tap in with me at the Red Eye. So all this is free, so y'all can all this is free. Tap in with me, y'all.
So you gonna have your merch booth and you gonna perform too at the Red Eye Fest?
Yes, I'm gonna be an artist performing there as well. I just made the DBK stickers, y'all. Yes, that's me on the sticker. You feel me? That's me. This is a sticker you can get to your kids. They can put on their PlayStations, their bikes, all that type of stuff, man. DBK everywhere. DBK for the world. That boy Kalifa coming to a motherfucking city near you. You dig what I'm saying? So tap in. I do it myself, so I just want to show y'all. This is just a little bit. You feel me? Yeah. This is just samples for y'all. I brought those especially for y'all. You feel me?
I got 3 kids, so you know what I'm saying? I got PlayStations, Xboxes all over the house, iPads, all the shit. So
I appreciate it. And you already know I dropped Addicted to Music. Shout out to Trap LA. He got the digital scan cards, man.
Yeah, we got shit.
It's popping. You feel me? You already know what it is. Shout out to my nigga Trap LA. Get your digital scan cards now. You know what I mean? Addicted to Music. Go get it on all platforms. Link in bio. iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Google Play, Pandora, iHeartRadio. All that. Google me. You dig what I'm saying?
We went from 30 years ago with NWA selling tapes off the trunk to passing out motherfucking scan cards.
Yes, sir.
That's something that's crazy. Huh?
Yes. That's what we're doing. So that's at the Red Eye Fest. I'm gonna be having that and more, y'all. I'm gonna have sweatshirts from the winning team, Fast Lane sweatshirts from my single that dropped with the Fast Lane Mopar Club. That's actually gonna be there.
Right.
So, because you guys know I'm heavily with the car club community. I do music for the car club community, and I like to do that for the kids and stuff.
I fuck with it. So the Red Eye Fest, is this the biggest stage you performed on? Like as far as the biggest event with the names OT Genesis, Corrupt, Young Bug? It seemed like we got something for last era and this era.
You know what's funny? It is.
Yeah.
It is. This is the biggest show of my life, of my career right now, and I'm very ecstatic.
Yeah.
And I've actually been on plenty of stages with a lot of celebrities, but I've never actually performed in front of celebrities. So
Right.
It's cool, man, and it's really cool because I'm actually in the circle. So that's what makes it even cooler. You feel me? Like Russ and OT all the time. You see. So.
Right. Facts. I want to double back a little bit. Where were you raised at?
I was born in Los Angeles, South Central Los Angeles, but I was mostly raised in the Inland Empire. Like I came to Ontario, and then I moved to San Bernardino, the Inland Empire, Rialto, what else? Riverside, Rancho.
All over.
Yeah.
I want to mention something. We had a conversation off air about it was something that I relate to, something adversity. So if you don't mind me asking, 10 years ago when you lost your sister, I lost my sister at a young age too. My older sister died when I was 14. So I'm 37 now. So.
Right. I'm sorry to hear that.
You know what I'm saying? I just when we talked about it earlier, I wanted to say that. But how did you rise above that and able to push past that? Because when losing someone that close, sibling, parent, something like that, it's like it just hits different. So how are you able to not let that stop you in life and let you continue to go where you're at today, performing at the Red Eye Fest?
I use it as a motivation, man. Like I got nieces and nephews. Nieces and nephews, they here, so I gotta hold it out for them.
Nice. Respect. So after the Red Eye Fest, man, what do you plan to do as far as advancing on your music? Are you gonna follow it up with an album? Are you gonna follow it up with a tour? There's plenty of opportunity with the world opening up. Are you gonna be able to do some more shows pretty soon?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit cracking.
Speak on it. Let us know. Let us know what you got cracking.
Y'all know Addicted to Music, that's just an EP. Volume 1, y'all. Addicted to Music Volume 1 out on all platforms. And Addicted to Music, when I started the project 2 years ago, I've been holding on to that music for a while. So that's just what it is now. I don't know. Artists just hold on to music. You gotta be like Money in the Bank. You just gotta hold on to it.
Right.
So when I started the project 2 years ago, I was like, okay, I need to break it down. The whole album is like 24 tracks.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know nobody's gonna sit and listen to 24 tracks of that with Kalifa. I'm nobody, really. So I broke it down into EPs. You feel me? So the first volume 1 is out right now, 7 tracks, man. I got features on there from Make a Meal, independent artist coming up out of South Central Los Angeles. Dope artist, she hot, you feel me? She gonna be performing with me at the Red Eye Fest. Radio Bass, you feel me? He on there with me. That's a hot single that's out right now, you feel me? And other various artists that's out here, you feel me? In the Empire, Los Angeles, OC area. Even New York, you feel me? Like, I got features on the shit from New York. So just don't tap in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna break the project down into EPs throughout the year, so I can just spread it out. You feel me? And I'm gonna be dropping singles. I got new singles out with Criticality. I got new singles out with my brothers. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's really jumping. So
that's right. Yeah. That's good to hear, man. It sounds
and
like
we've been doing the short films with TMG Films. We've been doing short films, man. Y'all check out Outside Boys by Criticality, TMG Films, man. Unique Music Presents. You feel me? Outside Boys on Facebook, y'all. Facebook, y'all hear me? On Facebook. Go check it out on Criticality page right now. It's called The Outside Boys, man. We got like 3 episodes out right now, and we working it. You feel me? It's tight. All from scratch.
Man, see, I didn't even know about that.
I'm getting into acting too. Hi, Mom.
Take off the shades.
We gotta link up and do something. We got the acting thing going up here too.
really it was no opportunities out here. You feel me? Like it wasn't for kids, nothing like that. You feel me? So I wanted it was to change that. You feel me? So that's why I started doing music.
He said, "You that nigga."
You that nigga. Yeah. Like, bro, you that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you doing everything, bro. Like you supposed to be doing. On me, I'm like, you would want that motherfucking, you know, spark the mind. You feel me? So, and then other than that, though, that was my boy. Shout out to my boy, Young Brick, man. Brick the God on social media platforms, man. Hot ass rapper. A lot of people say he sound like Jay-Z.
I gotta hear him. Okay, I'm gonna tap in. I'm a whole fan. I'm
tap in.
I'm gonna get information off camera.
So, other than that, my biggest influence, man, was Young Money, Lil Wayne, and that's just at the cap right there. I'm gonna stop it. Lil Wayne, that's my biggest influence, man, right there.
Enough said with that. I mean, I like your first answer better. That's like a real ass answer because honestly, when I call myself trying to rap, the nigga I went to school with influenced me. Shout out to Raynell. This dude was the coldest freak. I mean, he used to eat cats at lunch like it was nothing. So I used to go home and try to, he never knew this, so I used to go home and try to be like him, and my shit was trash. Try, you know what I'm saying? But he influenced me, so I like.
That's actually my nephew's dad. Wow. So that's shout out to my niece, man. That's her baby daddy and all that. She's like me now talking about him. Why you put that on? But that's what we doing. We putting our niggas on.
Hey, cats off the back.
For real. But yeah, other than that though, Lil Wayne, man, it's not even about rapping though with him. Yeah. It was just like how he put people in a position to succeed. Like he's not even. You see his successor, Artist of the Decade. His successor is Artist of the Decade.
I have an argument. Drake is. I mean, shit. To me, he got the most hits ever. I mean, just as far as Billboard,
he's the only. To me, I'll be like, when my wife she says, "You want to listen to the radio?" I'll be like, "Oh yeah, we can listen to Drake all day."
Right.
Yeah, that's who on the radio
all day for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's what Artist of the Decade mean.
And he does not miss. Drake shit is consistent. It's gonna be
so I commend Lil Wayne for that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I salute Lil Wayne, man. That's that dude, Lil Wayne. Shout out to Lil Wayne, bro, because he put them dudes in position to succeed. You feel me? Right. Ain't no shade.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So ain't no shade.
Real. We got past the baby thing, the whole situation.
Yeah.
When they
so that's why he's my biggest influence in rapping. It was rap at first. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Metaphors, shit. A million. But after that, when I actually started looking into Lil Wayne,
he made me respect him. I didn't like him at first. I thought he was retarded.
Weird.
Everything he was cool on the back that ass.
Don't listen to him.
He was cool. That's when we first heard on the back that ass up joint at the act there. We heard that was still cool.
Oh yeah.
So that's when I heard. I was in high school when that happened. So that happened. I was like, all right, he cool. But after that,
he transitioned.
I was like, fuck that. But I respected him over time and became, needy fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I still respect what Wayne was. I actually did that in the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
The last shit he been dropping, I'm like, man, what's up with this nigga, man? Like, what's going on? The dreads, I'm like, bro, just start all over.
Yeah.
But that's my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, I never met him, but that's my nigga. No.
Yeah.
Never met him, but that's my nigga, man. I know I'm gonna meet Tunchi one day.
Yes. Probably gonna meet at the same time.
You dig what I'm saying?
You feel me? Well, I appreciate you coming on, man. I want to tell everybody where they can find you on all your social media handles, you know, your music and everything.
Well, y'all know I'm that boy Kalifa, man. On all platforms, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Google Play, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I got music videos on YouTube. Google me. Tap in. I'm on Instagram. Hit my Facebook, man. See how my family look. You know, tap in. Be a family fan. That's what I call it. You feel me? Don't be a fan, a social media fan. Come to my show. Come meet me. Come take some pictures. You dig? So tap in with me, y'all. I appreciate y'all having me.
And come see him at the Red Eye Fest, Riverside, July 11. Come tap in. Red Eye Fest gonna be lit. Before up, Young Gotti, Young Buck, OT Genesis, Young Kalifa. We got Critic Cali and a bunch of other
music artists. Critic Cali gonna be performing Prime Time. His single out right now featuring E40, man. Go check that music video out. Above all on YouTube, man. It's lit.
Shout out to Critic Cali.
And they use other artists, OSB shit, you feel me? OSB Easy, OSB Smoke, Southside Diddy, everybody gonna be there for unique music. So we crack.
Let's run it, y'all. Let's run it. Remember, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, HNS420, Twitter, follow the Politicking Blogspot, politickinginform.com, and also the Politicking Instagram on Politicking Broadcasting as well. Thank y'all for tuning in to Higher Learning again. And until next week, we out this motherfucker.
Sir.